Hi kawan, welcome to EDCReady. Today we are going to talk about Leatherman. They've been teasing us on their Instagram something new, something innovative, something different, and this is what they got. It's something that is not different at all. We have 3 knives built differently somehow. 3 of them are fixed blades and 2 of them are folders. So let's see what all this is about. 5 of a kind, made like no other. I really don't think that's true. Introducing fixed blades and folders for those who cut their own path. So let's check out their new knives here. Built different. Introducing our latest collection of fixed and folding knives designed for adventure and everyday carry, crafted with premium materials made in the USA. Some features: Magna Cut steel. Now Magna Cut steel, great steel right now. I think it's one of the best overall steels. It has fantastic corrosion proof features or corrosion resistance characteristics, just shy of LC200N, which is my favorite steel, and just shy of Vanex. And Vanex is going to be a harder steel, so it's going to hold its edge better, but LC200N is going to be a tougher steel, which means it's going to resist chipping better. However, it's not going to hold its sharpness as long as Vanex. And Magna Cut is somewhere in the middle when it comes to toughness versus hardness trade-off. And you just have like a 5% ish drop in terms of rust proofness, which is honestly, in terms of everyday carry, in all practical sense, it's not going to rust. It will only rust in extreme torture rust tests, where you put it in like salt water for like a week and then compare the results. That is where I've seen the results when it comes to testing videos, but just keep that in mind. Machine G10 handles, nothing interesting there. High grade stainless steel, doesn't mean anything. Jimping, great, fantastic. Other knives are jimping too. Radius edges, good for ergonomics. Pocket clip looks quite nice. It has this wire pocket clip, which you see a lot on Spydercos, but it seems to have more rounded edges in the back here, but it doesn't have this kind of bill at the front, which I prefer. So this point up right here can be a little bit hot spotty. Quiet Carry does this, Spyderco not so much. Let's look at the lineup. We have the Blazer. So if you're a dodgeball, the movie Dodgeball lover, you're gonna know what that means. So you're gonna understand that reference. We have the Blazer at $300. It comes in 3 different colors. We have blue, we have this grayish thing, and then we have white. We have the Track at $300, the Russell at $279.95, the Pioneer at $300, and the Glider at $300. So let's just check this out. Let's have a look at the Russell. The Russell here, $280, comes with Magna Cut, I believe. Let's check out the specs here. Made in USA, Magna Cut steel. We're looking at a primary blade length of 4 inches, so quite long. Okay, let's see now. Flat ground, ergonomic handles, distinctive, all the fancy stuff that you hear marketers write about in their knives. And it's very much designed to be a cutting kitchen utensil type knife. You can cut fish with it, you can cut vegetables with it. Now let's compare it with another made in the USA knife. We have here the Lulu. Quite a bit smaller, it's about 1 inch smaller, it's 3 inches. Made by a company called Navs, made in the USA as well, using micarta, and this guy comes in at $230. So we are looking at a $50 difference for about 1 inch of blade. So do keep that in mind. It's comparing these two prices, I think these prices are in line, although they are on the higher end. But no, made in America, you are going to pay more for it. Let's look at the Track. The Track here looks a little bit longer. Same materials, same made in the USA, but this guy comes in at 4.2 inches. The Pioneer comes in at, how big is this guy? 5 inches. So this is the biggest of it. Definitely a bushcraft knife. Maybe looking at the SE6 category of knives. This is made in the USA, and the scale materials is G10, similar HRC. So these 3 fixed blades are kind of the same all the way around. Let's look at the Blazer. Okay, Alpine stainless steel denim. Okay, comes in at $300, which is quite a steep price. 3.7 ounce, made in the USA, Magna Cut steel. Let's see now. Everything here seems in line, same hardness. So it looks like all the Magna Cut has the same heat treatment. Okay, it comes in this one has a frame color, which is silver, Cerakote frame finish. So that's kind of cool. Cerakote's always nice. Not necessary, but kind of nice. Let's see now, hollow ground. That's nice. I do enjoy a nice hollow ground. I have a hollow ground knife. My quiet carry waypoint in Vanex in G10, which I bought for 250. This guy on the other hand is a 300. So think about that $50 price difference right there. Okay, drop point cut blade with a hollow ground, so that means it's gonna be quite slicey. Lightweight comfort, 3.7 ounces, convenient carry. It has a reversible square wire pocket clip and lanyard with bit driver bead for everyday carry. We're gonna check that out in the video. And then it has this patent pending compression wedge lock. So that's interesting because the compression lock ended its patent from Spyderco, I believe last year. A lot of other companies have been doing very interesting stuff with it, improving it, finding new ways to actuate it. Vosteed led the charge. They started releasing a lot of button compression locks like their Porcupine, a knife that I personally almost bought. Kaiser was soon to follow suit. I just bought the Parakeet, which also has the button activated top liner lock or compression lock, and that is, in my opinion, the best lock mechanism. So I really hope this patent pending is not going to stop other companies from using it, because the compression lock itself, the patent has ended, so any company can use it. And the fact that they added a button makes this the perfect lock for a folding knife, because you get the ease of use and the ambidextrousness of a button lock and the strength and the simplicity of a compression lock. But maybe this wedge here is something very specific to it. Let's check out the video here. I'm just going to scrub through it. We're not going to talk too much about it. So he is going to show the knife opening. Let's see now. Is he going to show the lock? So there's a little wedge on the back end here, on the back side here, right here. I'm not sure what that is for. None of the other compression locks ever have a little wedge in the back, but from what I can see, let's have a quick look. Let's go back. Okay, bear with me here. Okay, what can we see here? We can see that it doesn't seem to have a little leaf spring that you expect in a regular compression lock. You know, the little bent metal that goes into the tang of the blade to kind of lock it in. I don't really see that. So the wedge has something interesting. I gotta watch other videos or disassembly videos of this to get a full understanding of it. That's the wire pocket clip. I believe it has that lanyard bead. Let's try to find it. He's showing out different colors. Okay, there you go. So that's the, let's see now. It just looks like a regular button lock at this point, because I don't see that little metal thing bending in. So that is the bit driver lanyard bead. Now I don't know where the bit driver is. Okay, so that's the lanyard itself. Let's see it function. So you can put the Leatherman bit kit in there, so that you can tighten or loosen up your screws on your knife. But it seems like you don't carry it with you. Like the bit seems to be in another pocket or something, but not within the lanyard itself. Okay, I guess that's about it. So guys, let me know if, like me, you are disappointed in this. If, like me, you are worried about the pattern of the compression wedge button lock that they have here. I forgot what it's called. And let me know if you think these prices are okay, or if you think these prices are a little bit overpriced. I think the prices for the fixed blades are not too bad. It could be cheaper, but you know, if you want cheaper, you're gonna get an SC something for like 60-70 bucks, which is great. A lot of budget knife makers out there. So Vivi has some great budget knives around budget fixed blades around $100 or less. Might want to check that out. I'm very interested in this lock mechanism. Not so much for the actual mechanism, but I'm interested what the patent pending means for other knife makers like Vosteed and Kaiser. Okay guys, let me know all that in the comment section. Thanks, and as always, stay ready.